Ciao everyone, I'm Rossella Rago.
Hello everybody, I am Nonna Romana. Today I gotta make gnocchi, not potato gnocchi, but I gotta make ricotta, zucca, and something else. I have everything, 2 eggs. Yeah.
Nonna just did that whole intro by herself. She's like, I got it. I don't need nobody to like help me intro the thing. So I'm so proud of you, Nonna. You do good.
Yeah? Sure.
So today, Nonna said it all. We are making some pumpkin ricotta gnocchi. I am so excited about this. It's such a delicious fall dish. And I know she went over the ingredients, but let me just tell you, we got some canned pumpkin over here. We got some whole milk ricotta. We have an egg and an egg yolk. And we have some different, we got some Parmigiano cheese. We have some nutmeg, amaretti cookies, guys. This is really a cool addition to this recipe. Some salt. And we have some doppio zero flour, some 00 flour. Now, if you don't have 00, you can use all-purpose, but I just thought this was a really nice episode to do for the fall, and I know that you guys are going to love this when we start rolling them, and then we're going to cook them in a butter and sage sauce later. So, Nonna, you got to start?
Sure.
What are you going to do first?
First I put zucca.
Zucca. Now, guys, this is canned pumpkin, not canned pumpkin pie filling. Be very careful when you're at the store. Don't get the pumpkin pie filling because that's already sweetened and stuff, so you don't want that. Okay, use the spoon. Use the spoon.
Okay.
We use the spoon. I got it. Nonna wants me to get every bit out of the...
Why you got me?
Okay. So next we have ricotta.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay like this?
No, clean more.
What?
Come on.
Okay, I'm trying here. Nonna says clean, I gotta clean, you know? She's the boss. You the boss, Nonna.
So, for tonight, I'm that boss.
Wow, Nonna's got some spunk in her today. Okay. And then the egg and the yolk. Okay. So now we got some salt. It's going to go in.
Yeah.
We got some nutmeg. Nutmeg, bello profumato nutmeg. You like a nutmeg?
Yeah, it's good.
It's just going to add that little something extra that makes you say, what is that? You know, you don't want to add too much nutmeg. And then we have some amaretti cookie crumbs. These are amaretti cookies. And I love these. These are kind of hard. They're not the soft amaretti. And they give just a tiny little bit of texture to the gnocchi. I'm going to eat this cookie. And you just want to start mixing, get everything nice and incorporated.
Yes, everybody said that's so good, this one.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving, everybody wants to make some pumpkin, something pumpkin.
It's very good.
Molto very good. Ooh, and we also need some grated Parmigiano. You want to grate a little bit?
Yeah.
Fresh is always better. Nonna loves to grate cheese, guys. I don't know why. Why you love to grate cheese so much?
I like, yeah.
It makes you feel relaxed?
In Italy, you know, when I'm a little girl, my mother, they give to me for grate cheese.
When you
That's
don't
why.
have nothing to do, you grate cheese.
Yeah. It's good.
Okay.
It's enough?
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just going to add the this cheese. Give us some nice flavor.
It's good.
That's so good. So you see it's kind of already starting to come together. But the last thing we're going to add is our flour. Now again, doppio zero is used in a lot of baked goods in Italy. It's finer ground, like slightly finer ground than all-purpose flour. But if you cannot find double zero, don't worry. If you use all-purpose, it's going to be fine. Can I start put?
Yeah.
So we're going to add the flour little by little. And of course, guys, for the full recipe and a complete list of ingredients, head to cookingwithnonna.com. We have it all spelled out for you. So she's working it in with the spoon now, but eventually she's going to turn it out and she's going to use the wooden board, because you do have to knead this by hand just a little bit, not a ton, but a little bit. So when she sees that it starts to get a little tough to do with the spoon, she's going to turn it out. Forse è bene che facciamo con le mani un poco. Ooh, yeah, that's still wet. So we're gonna, I'll take all this off. Get it all off the spoon. You want to clean the spoon? And you're gonna start working this in with your hands. Nonna's got to get everything off that spoon.
You got to use the flour for take everything
I know.
out.
I know.
You know better than me, huh?
I know. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So a good gnocchi dough is actually on the stickier side, and you want to make sure you're using enough extra flour to roll it out, because if you put too much flour into the dough, then guess what happens? The gnocchi are going to taste like flour. Okay, so now we're ready to turn this out onto the board. Pick this whole thing up. Okay. Sposti la coppa. Okay. So now that we have the gnocchi dough on our board, we have the extra flour, well, the leftover flour, and we're going to start to roll it out. I'm going to take some extra flour and get this off my hands. If you get gnocchi dough on your hands, just take some flour and go like that. And all comes off. So I know this looks like a mess, but I promise we're going to clean all up and we're going to have some beautiful gnocchi dough. Okay, so if it's still sticky, you want to keep adding flour until it's just slightly sticky, not too sticky. Okay, so now we're ready to roll these out. And a gnocchi dough is going to be a little bit stickier than a traditional pasta dough. You want it to be soft, so you don't worry if it's a little bit sticky, because that means there's not too much flour in the dough, and that they're not going to taste like flour. They're going to taste like pumpkin and ricotta and parmigiano and all the great stuff we put in here. So, okay, Nonna, we ready?
Yeah.
We ready to make some gnocchi?
Sure.
Okay. So you just want to make sure that your hands are nice and coated with flour, your work surface is coated in flour. And you're going to start to roll them out kind of the way we roll out the orecchietta. We're going to make nice long strips first. So if anything keeps sticking, just keep dusting your hands with the flour. And then we're going to roll these right on the back of a fork. So make sure your fork is nice and floured. And here we go.
I think this size is okay. Huh?
Yeah, that size. About an inch. You don't want to make them too big.
Okay.
Beautiful, Nonna.
When you little girl, I make gnocchi. You help me. You learn. Mm-hmm.
There's really something so fun and so relaxing about making gnocchi.
Yeah, very nice. I like.
Now, the trickiest thing with these is rolling them on the fork, right? You don't even have to do this if you don't want to. You could just make little pillows of dough. But Nonna and I have two different techniques. I roll down and Nonna rolls up. I think that's so funny. Why you roll up that way? Why you don't do down?
I do like that. So it's okay.
It's okay, as long as you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And who's going to get the last one? We both finish at the same time.
I finish.
Me too, we finish. Okay, guys, so as you can see, we have a whole lot of pumpkin ricotta gnocchi here. These are craving to be dressed in some sort of way. We're going to do them in a nice brown butter and sage sauce. Really, really simple, really easy. I'm going to go turn the water on, and then we're going to show you how we make the sauce. I'm going to let Nonna take a break, and I'm going to make the sauce because, you know, she just worked a whole lot.
Mamma, mormora la bambina, e con le lacrime agli occhi, per la tua piccolina non compri mai balocchi, mamma tu compri soltanto profumi per te.
Okay, so we are ready to make our sauce for our gnocchi, and we're only going to use two things. We're going to use butter, both salted and unsalted, and we're going to use some fresh sage. That's it. So this is a really, really simple sauce, and I'm going to start making the sauce before I even throw the gnocchi in the water, because the gnocchi are going to cook really, really fast. We're using salted and unsalted. We're using more unsalted than salted because I don't want it to be too salty. And we're just going to get this in a pan and get it nice and hot. We're going to cook it until it turns kind of brown, hence the term brown butter. And you want it to smell nice and nutty. So we have this on like medium high. And once this melts, I'm going to add in the fresh sage leaves. Okay, our butter's nice and melted, and I'm going to start adding our sage leaves. I'm going to leave them whole. I think they look prettier whole, but it's still going to have all that beautiful sage essence. Sage. This is all the flavor of the sauce, so you want to make sure that you add enough. And it's time for me to drop the pasta in the water.
Okay.
The gnocchi, sorry, not the pasta.
Gnocchi.
And I know you're probably thinking, geez, we made a lot of gnocchi today. And we did, but it doesn't mean that you have to cook all of them. You can totally freeze the gnocchi that you don't want to cook by putting them on a baking sheet. One got away. Putting them on a baking sheet and waiting for them to freeze. And then once they freeze, you could transfer them to a large plastic bag. Keep them in the freezer 2-3 months. They're going to be totally fine. But the reason that we make a lot of gnocchi when we make gnocchi is because it's a lot of work. So why would you spend all that time making them to just make, one dish of them? So I'm going to give my gnocchi a nice stir here. You'll know these are done because they're just going to start to float and bob to the top. See, there they go, starting to float. So our gnocchi are floating, our butter is getting nice and gorgeous and brown and foamy. This is what you want to see, guys. That sage is going to be nice and crispy. Perfect. So now I'm just going to start scooping my gnocchi into the brown butter sauce. Ooh, there you go. Lord knows if I don't get every gnocchi, Nonna's going to have a heart attack. And you want to just toss it in the sauce for about 1 to 2 minutes, just so all the flavors get a chance to meld together. And what's great is that you got a tiny, tiny bit of residual pasta water going into the sauce. So that's going to, the starch in there is going to make the sauce have a little bit more body. Oh, Maron, this is so beautiful. If you could smell this right now. Nonna, can you smell it? Profuma.
Yes, profuma very good.
Profuma very good. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah. I love it.
How gorgeous does this look right now? Oof. Amazing, 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 amazing. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just going to scoop these into a beautiful bowl, and Nonna and I can finally take a bite. So this is gorgeous. I'm just going to steal another little leaf of sage. Put it like that. We'll put the other one like this. Guys, I never said I was a food stylist. I'm just saying. Beautiful. So I'm going to bring this over to Nonna Romana, and we're both going to taste the fruit of our labor. Okay. I got a gnocchi for you.
Look good.
How do you
My
think?
God, I can't wait to one test.
You want to taste? You want to put some cheese?
Sure.
Little bit of
Okay.
cheese.
I love cheese.
Just a little bit. You don't have to, but why not, right?
Okay.
Okay.
You want more?
No. Come on. Done
Okay.
too much.
That's so good.
Okay.
Buon appetito.
You like the color, Nonna?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Zucca color. Zucca.
Mm.
It's so good.
So good, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. So simple. So delicious.
Yeah. Mm.
This is like a perfect first course for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Or, whatever you want. Beautiful fall dish.
Very good.
I love them.
Sono al dente. Nice.
Yeah, they're nice. And they're not too floury.
Mm.
Uh-oh. She lost one. It's okay. That's okay. They taste like everything we put in it. They taste like ricotta. They do taste like pumpkin. The little tiny sweetness from the amaretti. It's all in there, and it's all delicious.
Very good. Hello.
Nonna, thank you for making this with me today.
Mm.
Thank you for being my Nonna every day.
You're good girl. And for you, I do everything.
I know. She's always got to remind me, you know.
Uh-huh.
I love you, Nonna.
I love you too.
You gonna finish this?
Just another two, that's all.
That's all. Just another two. All right, I'll have one more time.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank
Say
you.
bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Everybody make gnocchi.
Now tell them over there. Say bye-bye, everybody, to them over there.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, everybody. We'll see you next time on Cooking with Nonna.
I hope so.